Good day, and welcome to another edition of the Military and Foreign Affairs Network. I am your host, the Voice of Reason. In today's video, we'll continue to take a look at the ongoing civil war taking place inside of the Ethiopia. First, we'll look at the central and southern front of operations that are currently taking place. The Tigrayan Defense Forces continue its Operation Sunrise, which is an advance deep into the Amhara region of Ethiopia. First, we'll have a look at a new push and new operation that is currently taking place with reports of very heavy fighting as the Tigrayan Defense Forces and other allied units continue to press towards the town of Sakota. From our understanding, currently Sakota has been enveloped by the Tigrayan Defense Forces, and an operation is currently underway to press forward into the city and town of Sakota. The area is ideal in terms of the operational method of the Tigrayan Defense Forces. Obviously, you can see from my map, it is very hilly, very rugged terrain, and it fits within the doctrine of the light infantry formations that the Tigrayan Defense Forces possesses and are very proficient at such operations. In other parts of the area of operation, in terms of Operation Sunrise, advances continue towards the town of Dese. The Tigrayan Defense Forces have fully enveloped Wakale, and they have apparently are now operating to the west. They are operating to the east, and then obviously to the north. There appears to be a way into the city from the south, and then at some point in time, that too will possibly be cut off. And I must say we are continuing to hear reports that the TDF could have advanced as far as Sulula, and that would be forward reconnaissance elements of the Tigrayan Defense Forces, which have proceeded down two advance routes, one to the west and one to the east, kind of the normal operational tempo of enveloping these cities as they proceed south towards what would appear to be the goal of taking control of Dese. We are getting mixed reports in terms of the preparations that are underway by the Ethiopian government and the Amhara militias and paramilitaries that are in the region. On one hand, we hear that some units are in fact fleeing the area, that units are attempting to depart, and we continue to hear reports that some units are in fact being held up by local paramilitary. So again, the Ethiopian army may be trying to get out, and at the same time, we could be seeing issues where the Ethiopian army is sending in further units into Dese in order to help facilitate an exit of the existing Ethiopian forces that are currently there. That is one train of thought that could be going on, and then obviously another is the Ethiopian army and its Amharan allies in this area are preparing to put up a rather significant fight for the cities of Dese and Kombolcha. But we will have to see what exactly is going to happen. Obviously, as the TDF moves south, they will have the chance to utilize a lot of the heavy artillery that has been acquired to reduce any defensive formations or defensive opposition that could be put up by the Ethiopian government in its defense of Dese. But the situation on the ground is a bit confusing. We have reports of leadership of the Ethiopian army even visiting the town of Wuchale. Now, that could be a report that was video documented a week ago, 2 weeks ago, and is just being put out for propaganda consumption. We do not know if, in fact, senior leadership elements of the Ethiopian state are currently in Wuchale. It could be just a completely erroneous report designed to prop up the morale of local forces, and obviously the morale of the people inside of Addis Ababa and who are closer to the government of Ethiopia. So you really have to watch the messaging coming out of the Ethiopian state, as it has tended to be on the side of what would appear to be untruthful information at times. So again, just you have to watch the information coming from the Ethiopian state, as again just simply untrue at times. But we'll see how this plays out in the coming days as the Tigrayan Defense Forces continue to press south towards Desai. Again, just to rehatch it, it does appear also there is an active operation to firmly seize control of the town of Sakota by both Tigrayan Defense Forces and local paramilitary units that are now siding with the Tigrayan Defense Forces. Operations in the west, there continues to be a push in the sector of Debre Tabor. There continues to be fighting as the Tigrayan Defense Forces continue to push, again with the main goal of eventually completely seizing Debre Tabor and then pushing further west towards Tana Lake and severing that road junction north to Gondar, south to Bahir Dar, and then we'll have to see what sort of operational tempo by the Tigrayan Defense Forces would be put into effect, either to seize Gondar, Bahir Dar, or possibly both. Hard to say at this point. I think that is going to be depending on the facts on the ground, what sort of opposition and resistance the Ethiopian army and more so the paramilitary militias inside the Ethiopian state and Amhara region are providing in terms of opposition, but we will continue to monitor what's going on there. That is the report that we have for today. We will continue to monitor the situation and report, obviously, as it warrants. Thanks, everybody. Have a great day.